Hello, everyone, and welcome to What Keeps You Here. This is Virgil Smith in the studio, and the music you just heard is from our very special guest that we have today, John Mojo. Hi, John.
Hello. Happy to be here.
Thank you. Welcome to What Keeps You Here. And the name of that song, John, was Home.
Yeah.
And you are a musician that lives here in Poland, correct?
Yes, I do.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Sopot.
From Sopot.
Yes, from Sopot and Proud.
From Sopot and Proud. Do you still live in Sopot?
No, I live in Krakow actually right
now.
Yeah.
And as a musician, I'm going to assume that you travel around quite a bit.
Yes, in fact I do. Yeah.
You had a concert last night here in Warsaw. Where was the concert?
It was in klubo-kawiarnia Życie jest fajne.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it might be hard to pronounce, but it's a very cool place.
It's a very good place.
Yeah.
It is on Griecka, I think
yes. In Ochota. It's
in
Ochota. Yeah.
Yes, I live in Ochota, actually. That's how I remember the address.
Yes.
By all accounts, it was a wonderful concert, I heard. Some of it was posted on Facebook last night.
I've noticed.
Yeah, very nice. So, let me ask you this. Tell me a little bit, John, about how you became a musician. How did you decide that music was what you wanted to pursue?
I think I always knew that in a way, but I was not aware of it, I think. Fully aware.
Fully aware.
Yes, because music was the thing I gravitated towards all my life, you know. I remember when I was a kid, because we had, first we had American MTV. We didn't have translation of the MTV to Polish, right? So I remember literally sitting for like 8 hours waiting for this one video to come up. Yeah, I was obsessed, you know, because I remember doing that.
Which video was it?
Oh, many different videos. I remember many of them. I particularly gravitated towards hip-hop.
Towards hip-hop?
Yes.
Was there a particular artist that you liked?
Many of them. I remember I loved KRS-One. KRS-One is one of the people, I love. Busy Bone, Sean Price, rest in peace. He passed away, I think 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Biggie, of course.
These are people that influenced your style of music, or were they at the very beginning that got you into music?
You know what? When I think of it, Alicia Keys.
Oh, okay.
I love Alicia Keys. But, you know, inspirations are endless. I think it's Muddy Waters. It's reggae music. It's Howlin' Wolf.
Okay.
It's jazz. It's, you know, soul music. I love Ray Charles. Is like a demigod for me.
So and you play piano yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. How long have you been playing piano?
I still have, you know, some issues with playing the piano. I just try to hit the right notes that accompany, you know, what I want to get through emotionally. But actually, you know, I think from the age of 10, I guess. 7, maybe. I don't really. Yeah.
That's when you got inspired to play.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you play any other instruments, John?
I tried playing bass guitar and I tried playing djembe, drum. So yes, but you know, it was just trying. But piano is my go-to instrument, and vocals, I try to focus on that. Yeah.
When you're in the studio, for example, with this CD, were there other singers for background vocals, or did you do them yourself?
No. It's all me.
It's only you.
Yeah.
And how about the instrumentation?
You know, I have this process, and it looks like I just compose a piece on piano. I write lyrics, and I try to arrange it on piano, and then I take it to my friend. That I'm blessed to have, and his name is Antoni Karczewski. He's a great producer, and he's a wonderful guitar player too. And we sit around the PC for hours and hours, and we try to, you know, produce it together, and then he mixes it up and masters it, and here we go.
So for example, with the CD called Home, how long was the process from the beginning? From inspiration to actually publishing?
You know, I couldn't really tell, because it's like, you know, it's all DIY. it's all guerrilla style, you know.
I understand.
we record wherever we can, whenever we can, and I just travel to Olsztyn. He's based in Olsztyn, and you know, and we try to do this in between work and many different things. So, but I guess it was a year in between the first album, Rogue Wave, and the second one, Home. It was a year, I think. Yeah.
Are you presently working on any project?
Of course I am.
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah,
my mojo is working all the time. Yes, I'm always working. The song that I played, that's on Facebook, I guess. This is a part of it.
The home video.
No. I'm saying the one that I played live yesterday. The piano one.
Yes.
It's actually, I wrote it like 2 weeks ago, or maybe less.
So was this the first time it was given a public performance?
More public, yes.
Wow.
I played it. Of course, my girlfriend heard that because she has to.
Yeah. Very nice. So, and I forgot to mention the song "Home" that you heard at the beginning. You do have a video of it on YouTube.
Yes.
If you'd like to see the video, ladies and gentlemen, please go to YouTube and look up John.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break right now. I'm going to play yet another track from his CD called from the CD named Home. The name of this one is "Love You Better."
It's actually Funeral Dance.
Funeral Dance. I'm
yeah.
looking at the wrong one. Very good. We're going to play one called Funeral Dance for you. You are here with us today with What Keeps You Here.
If there's anywhere I can go, where there will be no more of me. If there's any place I can hide through it all, through the storm all. 'Cause I just wanna dance, but I'm dancing alone. And I keep dancing, and they keep talking it. And they keep laughing and I keep on dancing alone. I've been working all day, feeling just fine. I've let myself go astray just for a while. When I burn, I'll be sure to drop the ash on the side. But the fine line is still a line and I'm alive in the la land, lying just fine. Young lad of this journey, what to find, young lad, they keep saying. What defines I, what defines I, what defines I, what if they find out who led this lad to destruction, who led this lad, they keep asking. What defines I, what defines I, what defines I, what if they find out? He's been working all day, said he was feeling just fine. He let himself go astray just for a while. When he burned, he was sure to drop the ash in the side. But the fine line was still a line, and I'm alive in the la land. Maybe he was lying just fine. Maybe now, what have we done? If there's anywhere I can go, where there will be no more of me.
And we are back. You were listening to
What Keeps You Here?
And there's my partner in crime, Mr. DJ.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Warsaw, and hello, John Mojo.
Hi, Mr. DJ. With the record on.
What you just heard was John's song Funeral Dance. It's on his CD called Home. And just if you're joining us for the first time, let me tell you a little bit about What Keeps You Here. What Keeps You Here is a platform to give a voice to people living in and around Poland who make Poland their home now. And we want to be able to bring in artists, whether they be a musician or dancers or writers or singers, any and all of the above, and allow you to get to know them a little better. And we're really grateful today that we have John with us, who's from Sopot.
Yes, from Sopot. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Good. Welcome. So, for those of you who don't know, we were advertising John's little concert last night, and it was great. It was good stuff, man.
Thank you.
It was a nice venue. The voice, the piano playing, the guitar, the bass, man, all of it was good. The rapping. I mean,
thank you.
First off, how did you get this gig? And then also explain like your inspiration.
Okay. So I actually it was from my friend. His name is Piotr Kęcik. He is involved in this Klubu Kawiarnia Życie jest fajne, and it's a place that I'm really proud of. Now being just a little tiny part of, because I love what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm fully supportive of their mission.
Good. And so your music, can you please explain this last song and explain your music in general?
Okay, about this last song, Funeral Dance. Funeral Dance was actually a song that I was reluctant to record because it's about suicide. So it's not an easy subject, right? So I tried to be very cautious about it, mindful and delicate in a way, because you can make all sorts of mistakes going that deep, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but my mom actually told me to do it because, I just tried to do my best to portray it in a way. Yeah.
Did it have a personal significance for you without delving too deeply into it, I guess?
Somewhat. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll leave it at that. But
You'll leave it at that.
Somewhat, yeah. So I just tried to open people's eyes towards this subject because I think it's very important. We are just all happy to be, we want to seem like a happy-go-lucky crowd all the time. You know what I mean? And while the people with the widest smile are sometimes people with the deepest holes in them. You know what I mean? So
the tears of a clown.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I understand fully. I think I shouldn't say fully because I don't know what a person may be experiencing at that level, but I think it's apparent with people like Robin Williams.
Yes.
It was always funny, but clearly something was wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of comedians. Do you remember Live with Louis or this cartoon? Remember this?
Yeah.
That was great.
Recently, I was watching some guy. He was going through the history of Fox Kids. I was talking about all that afternoon segment on TV during the 90s. And they had all these different cartoons that I barely remember, the theme songs and such. Then he went on about Life with Louis. And it was like a slightly fictional, but it was pretty, it was close to accurate as he could for a cartoon for kids. Yeah, because, I mean.
And this was in the 90s, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only 12. I wouldn't remember.
And his father having a PTSD, Vietnam vet, always going on.
PTSD, and he was a bit on the alcoholic side, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he played, obviously it's a cartoon, so there were comedy parts to it. He wasn't as... Well, obviously, alcoholism wasn't in there, but like he wasn't as struck with PTSD as you would expect.
Is this Louis Anderson we're talking about?
Yeah, Louis Anderson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember. Okay.
He played the mean sax too.
Yeah.
Was
Man,
it a sax
definitely.
He played a sax?
I don't remember if it was a sax, but I think so.
I believe so.
I don't know. I didn't know he played an instrument.
Yeah, at least in the cartoon he did.
You're listening to What Keeps You Here. If you have any questions for the host, myself, or for our special guest, John, you could send a message to us through our Facebook page, and we'll answer your question live on the air.
Of course.
So, DJ, how did you meet John?
Now, this was like a strange chance meeting. I happened to bring this open mic to the city of Krakow. Now, this open mic is all about anything you wrote, you bring on stage. Poetry, songs, stories, real stories, anything like that. You just bring it to stage. And John shows up with a few other people, and John showed his talent.
Very nice. So this was when?
This was back in October or the end of September, right there at the last week of September.
So you happened to be at this open mic night, John.
Yeah. Pretty accidentally too, but I really loved it. Yeah, so.
Yes, I need to bring some more down there, but Warsaw's been keeping me so busy up here.
Do you remember what you played that night?
I actually read some poems of mine, and I rapped.
And you rapped?
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I need to get to Krakow more. Yeah. Let me ask you a question too, John. We were talking earlier about your inspiration for music and playing the piano when you were very young. As you got older, did you see a change in your musical tastes? And if so, how did they change?
I think I do. I think I'm getting back to what I experienced as a child, because I was more open then. Then I got more into certain types of music, right. And now I'm getting more open again. You know, to many different. You can be all sorts of bias when it comes to music.
True. Yeah, believe me, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I try not to be. I try to open myself up to new experiences as much as I can. But of course, I have my go-to yes. Things like soul, of course, like jazz, like blues.
Right.
It's my go-to.
What
music.
would we see on your personal playlists?
Wow. You mean my guilty pleasure playlist?
Guilty pleasure playlist.
Let's get that. I want the guilty pleasure.
You want a guilty pleasure? It's Backstreet Boys, Backstreet's Back. I don't remember the name of the song, but Backstreet's Back. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Like the whole, do you know, it's a New Jack Swing. It was, I don't know. I know it was invented by, I don't know. I don't want to say anything stupid, but that's the style of it's called New Jack Swing. It was like
early
Men,
90s. Yeah,
something.
Belle Biv DeVoe found Boys to Men.
Oh yeah. I dig that too. I love Boys to Men.
Did you happen to see the no? That was New Edition.
Oh,
the
right.
Special, yeah.
3 of the members from New Edition became BBD.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe. Sometimes it's like a tongue twister.
Wow.
So So
they're not playing. Yeah, they're
the roots of that, like they were part of New Edition. It was like the '80s version of the Jackson 5. Okay. That's summarizing it. Oh, yeah. They have a biopic recently, and that was I didn't get to watch it yet, but I've heard good things. Like it's really interesting. You're seeing Bobby Brown. You're seeing all these guys, and you go through the stages of their group's development, formation, touring, and fights.
Do we get to see Whitney, Bobby and Whitney?
I'm not sure. I want to see if Whitney Houston comes up in there.
I believe Whitney Houston's mother will probably beat Bobby if she didn't like Bobby very much.
Well, there were reasons.
I'm just and I don't know that for sure, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making this up as I go along.
We don't have Google up here, folks.
Who are some of the contemporary artists, John, that you find that you may listen to, that you like to listen to, if any?
Now, have you seen Alicia Keys performing at Jimmy Fallon's? Yeah, it was Jimmy Fallon. I always confuse Jimmy Kimmel with Jimmy Fallon. I'm sorry for
They're the
doing
same
that.
people.
But she was performing a song, "Illusion of Bliss."
That title already. God. That title already. You're like,
my God, I'm hooked. I'm just listening only, and I even wanted to, it's like my music is not relevant anymore. Okay. Illusion of Bliss by Alicia Keys. It's everything.
It was very good. I take it.
It was mind blowing for me. It was just
Very
like
nice.
Like
passion.
a fair warning for all our listeners: before you check out this Alicia Keys video, just wear a helmet because it will blow your mind.
It will. It will. It will. I still can't get over it. I don't think I ever will. It's
Kimmel.
Jimmy
Kimmel.
Kimmel. Yes.
Yeah, we
Jimmy
just
Kimmel.
Googled it, I think.
So we have Google, right?
No, I have YouTube.
Who are some of the other, any other contemporary artists?
Any other contemporary artists? There are so many.
Yeah.
It's hard to name them. I like what Sam Smith is doing. I like it. I really like it. 1975 has a good song. I'm just trying to get very contemporary now. Because I love older stuff. So I'm trying to think of the new things.
And the older stuff that you're speaking of, you spoke about it a little earlier.
Yeah.
You go all the way back. You said to jazz and the origins of hip hop.
Yes.
And so forth.
Yes, I love KRS-One.
KRS-One.
I love Muddy Waters. I love Howlin' Wolf. Ray Charles is. I have this because when it comes to music, I'm very religious, and I have these three gods. One is Sade, next one is Ray Charles, and the third one is Freddie Mercury, and I pray to them.
That's
The Holy Tritium.
The
Holy Trinity, right?
That's awesome, man. We're going to take another musical break. I would like you to hear more of John's music. And which one will we be listening to this time, John?
Okay, let's go with The King of Crows.
Ooh.
The King of Crows, ladies and gentlemen. And you are listening to What Keeps You Here. You're going to hear now The King of Crows by John Mojo.
IMIRadio.
Sitting in my room again, locked inside my head just to get away. Running to the river's end just to sink down into the ocean's sand. Where are you now? When I need you so bad. I disgust myself, fucking around in a dance of the dead. I think about the one I don't deserve. Is this my fate to be your biggest mistake? Where are you now? When I need you so bad. Black cat and a crow, always guiding my path. Black cat and a crow, always guiding my path. Black cat and a crow, when I'm going down this road again. I've been working all day with a sleepless night behind me. I'm working on our dreams to fulfill. I keep holding on. I've got to stay strong for you now, honey. So please let me come back home, 'cause I can't take no more. I'm afraid now, honey. tend your gardens for me. Black cat and a crow, always guiding my path. Black cat and a crow, always guiding my path. Black cat and a crow, when I'm going down this road again. I went outside, then I saw you. I saw you die. I saw you die inside. My heaven, your heaven, I've buried alive. Black cat and a crow, always guiding my path. Black cat and a crow, when I'm walking down this road again. Black cat and a crow, always guiding my path.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Virgil Smith, and I'm in the studio today with DJ and our special guest, John Mojo.
John.
John. I don't even know what that was. We can sit here and make sounds for the next 10 minutes. So here's a question for you, John. You say that you told us you live in Krakow now. Mm-hmm. Why? Why did you make that your home base?
Love brought me there.
Love brought you there.
Do we hear about it in some of your songs?
They're pretty personal, so if you get into the lyrics, I think you'll get to know a lot about me. Yes, actually. Maybe even too much.
Stuff we don't even really want to know.
Yes.
And I don't want you to know.
That's funny. So love brought you to Krakow and love kept you there, yes?
And it kept me there,
yes.
Nice. Yes.
Very nice. Where did you learn English?
It was a strange process for me. I am very blessed I had two wonderful teachers. And one's name was Iwona Gurdowska, and the second one was Asia Kwapińska. And yeah, they were wonderful, and they are wonderful still. So hi.
Shout outs.
Shout outs. Yeah. But I tried to listen as much as I can to music. I was obsessive compulsive with interviews and biopics and stuff like that. So
really get to know the people.
Yeah, okay. And I was trying to get everything. Like to get every reference, every slang word, everything. Everything.
Nice.
So I guess this was it. I felt like I live over like somewhere else. Because I was so surrounded with data from other places.
Yeah, I can imagine the internet helped with that a bit.
Of course, yes.
Oh, man.
Hello.
I'm in here taking pictures and posting on Facebook. Isn't technology great?
Very professional.
Very professional. I could take photos and talk and play with the computer and ask questions. So, and another question, John. You've lived in Sopot, you've lived in Krakow, and you've spent time in Warsaw. Who's the best?
Oh,
I'm putting you on the line now.
Shouldn't go
That's
there.
It.
Let's
You better say Krakow.
From a Polish perspective here.
Okay, like I said before, I'm a local patriot. I always go with Sopot. I love Krakow. Warsaw is actually, many people are hating on Warsaw. Many people hate on Warsaw, but I feel a breath of fresh air in Warsaw. I don't know if it's
ironic.
It's actually not ironic. It's sometimes the smell might be, not the fresh, but I don't know. It's something fresh about Warsaw. Yeah.
Something fresh about it?
Yeah, something fresh. I don't know if it's like many people from different places coming around, like and something keeps them here. So
Would you?
no pun intended.
Would you say there's more diversity here than Krakow, or?
I don't really know, because in Krakow it's pretty diverse.
Yeah,
there are a lot of
definitely.
people from different places in Krakow. So.
Stag parties. But yeah, I understand. I was just wondering, like, what would the demographics be from here and there?
You mean Warsaw and Krakow, or Warsaw and
Krakow.
Sopot, for example?
Sopot, from my impression, is more or less kind of like a vacation spot.
It is actually, but I strongly recommend Sopot as a destination for off-season time, because it's
the time I've spent up there, I must say, I love it.
Yeah, especially if you take another route and just go around a little bit outside from the main Montjak or the main Monte Cassino Street. So it's wonderful. I'm actually getting back there today, and I can't wait.
You're going to go back to Sopot?
Yeah, I'll be playing a show on Thursday.
Nice.
In Sopot.
Yes.
Where on Thursday?
It's Klub Trzy Siostry.
Okay.
Trzy Siostry.
Trzy Siostry.
Three sisters.
Three sisters.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing in Sopot on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. And what time?
I think 8 p.m.
About 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something around that.
You're a musician. It'll start when you start playing.
When you're ready.
Yeah. When you get there. The party starts when John gets there, ladies and gentlemen.
I see.
You said that Warsaw has a certain type of flavor or feel that you like. Can you tell me more about that?
Warsaw, I've never stayed in Warsaw for more than a couple of days.
Okay.
So I do not have the in-deep experience with Warsaw, actually. But I feel, like I said, something fresh about it. Something refreshing even,
There's always movement here. Things are changing all the time.
Yeah.
They also like to cut trees here in Warsaw.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
No,
they
that's a no-no for me.
They will cut down a tree in a heartbeat.
No.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Okay, Warsaw, you had a fan, you lost it.
There you go. Stop with the tree cutting.
Oh, seriously. Well, I mean, other than that, what we've always told people regarding Warsaw is like there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah.
And it's constantly growing. And for some of us foreigners, those who like to be very, very social, we tend to kind of measure how much Warsaw has grown by checking how the river looks during the summer. So like what clubs are open, how many people are down there just during the afternoon, at nighttime. This is what we wait for, is the summer season, and just seeing how active it is. So every year it's increased in one scale or another, and we've always been impressed with that. So potential is what we would like to say for Warsaw.
There is a lot of potential here, particularly with all the people that are beginning to come in from various places.
Yep.
And along with those people comes their culture, their food, their music. Yes, there's a lot to experience going on in this city. Yeah. The thing that frightens me with Warsaw is how fast it's expanding. It's and now they want to make it even bigger.
Yeah, I guess that's where the tree cutting problem comes in.
That's where the tree cutting problem comes in.
There's always pros and cons to things, right?
Of course.
As you have traveled in your lifetime, are there other cities around Europe or around the world, rather, that you find very interesting?
When I'm older, I would like to travel more now, and especially with my music. So I'm aiming for that. But the place I would love to visit one day, and I feel some strange connection to it, is Hawaii.
Really? I've been to Hawaii. It's my favorite.
That's pretty random, but nice.
Yeah. It's random, but nice.
Yeah.
Hawaii is one of my favorite places. I would love to live there, actually.
Yeah.
It's horribly expensive.
It is.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Just all of Hawaii or one of the islands? Or
I was on the big island of Hawaii, and it was even expensive there, which would be less than, let's say, where Honolulu is, on the island of Waikiki.
Okay.
Yeah, they... I remember a cappuccino was around $15.
Wow.
Now it was at a very nice hotel, but still,
I have to
Sounds
take
like
this into
Starbucks.
consideration.
it is Starbucks. And that was an incredibly good cup of coffee. Yes.
Well, yeah.
I sipped it slowly, very slowly.
Good. Now I have a big question for you.
Yeah.
Why do you perform in English? You are a Polish man from Sopot, but
Yes.
why English?
You know, I want to get to as many people as I can with my message. So that's the basic answer for it, I guess. I think I can, so I do it because I can. That's the first thing. I love English, and I've been around English music for all my life, and it sparked the passion in me. And I was, like I said before, like we spoke with Virgil, I was binge watching MTV when it was American. We didn't have translation, and I used to stay for like 8 hours for this one video, to see it. And I'm not even joking. It was like obsessive. So yeah, whenever when YouTube came, I was gone. I was lost. So yeah, I wanna get my message to as many people as I can.
And have you ever performed any of your music in Polish?
I don't think so. I have some. I don't think that I have a song in Polish. I have some sort of bits and pieces written.
Okay.
So
Like a line or something in your
like
songs?
lines, and I even did this like whole strange like shamanic type of chants in Polish. I don't even know where that came from, but I don't know. I write poetry in Polish,
Okay.
but and I think it's better than this that I write in English. yeah, but no, I don't think so. No, I don't have a song in Polish, and I never performed in Polish in my life. Other than singing like school stuff and things like that. Yeah,
but professionally as you're doing it.
No, nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't remember. No.
You say you write poetry as well. What kind of differences would you say there are between songwriting and poetry writing?
First, there is no music.
Oh yeah,
that's obvious, but it makes a huge difference.
yeah.
It makes a huge difference because this when I'm writing songs, it's like all needs to go together perfectly. It's like it's one piece of it's one piece of cosmic slime that I'm trying to form, and lyrics and music.
Cosmic slime.
I don't know.
I love it.
And it's I'm trying for it to be, that you could not put words and music apart. I want to make it so it goes together, and you cannot get anything else. I'm trying to, because Mojo. I'm not Mojo. I'm trying to connect to Mojo. I'm just a host. You know what I mean? I'm trying to connect to that. So yeah.
The Mojo visits.
The Mojo visits.
Yeah.
Mr. Mojo rising.
Future album titles for everybody.
DJ, I tell you, one of my favorite musicians is Prince. I can't get past him. I have his music, but he would talk about being visited by the muse and being inspired to write music, and it came at some of the strangest times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you find the same with yourself?
And places.
And places.
I have my recorder ready all the time.
Nice.
I have pieces of paper with lyrics or music written on it everywhere. Literally, I'm clumsy with it because inspiration strikes anywhere. So I try to always teach myself to always record it whenever I'm even walking, I feel stupid because I'm talking to myself basically, in the streets, but I try to do it too,
When you do your work in the studio, is there a time of day or night that you find better for recording, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter because we have to do what we have to do, and we record it guerrilla style. So we do it
guerrilla style. I love it.
We do it all DIY in between work, in between any. It's like when we have time, we do it. Yeah.
Nice. Guerrilla tactics for music.
I love it. Guerrilla recording is a wonderful idea.
That's good. How long have you been singing and performing?
performing, actually, not so long, since that show was my second show ever.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It was my second show ever. Yeah, and it was like, you know, I've always been connected to music some way, but it was, I think, 4 years ago that I really said to myself, this is what you want to do, and this is what you gotta do, and you have to put everything in it. So, and from that point, I just realized that it's no more fun and games, you know.
That's the thing when I tell myself this is what I have to do, everything begins to, it's like the universe comes together. Yes, it sets up situations for me to do what I have to do.
Yes.
The universe is crazy like that.
It's crazy like that.
It is. You get all those signs from, you know.
Right? First off, you're thinking, no, that's coincidence. And then you keep getting these signs. You're like, well, maybe.
Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. I should be doing that.
Something keeps drawing me over here.
And people like being oblivious, you know. They like their comfort zones. Yeah.
So I'd like to play another song for you from John's music. The CD is called Rogue Wave.
Yes, it's a previous CD, yes.
It's the previous CD. Was this your first?
Yes,
it was.
This is my first.
And
EP,
what are we going to hear on this one?
Okay, this is going to be a fun favorite, I would say. People really dig that piece. It's Grains.
Grains. Very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to What Keeps You Here, and we're going to play Grains from John Mojo CD, Rogue Wave.
IMIRadio.
Somebody else, now it's hard time. We collect these grains. We did this to ourselves, brother. We did this to ourselves, sister. Would love to blame somebody else. Now it's hard time. We collect these grains. Son, be strong, be a man. You need to keep a cold heart and the heavy hand. The preacher said, turn to the left, chick. My father said, hit him twice as hard. My mother said, be good men to those girls. My father said, hit them what they had. Just what we did, your babies fill out the nest of his blood. Kids playing fight or flight. His mother always told him you don't know your mind. He never wanted to hurt, so he began to hide. Now when he went to school, he passed a big test. After days of repression, he learned the subject. When he got a first job, this is what he learned. When we all still equal, he's no longer a theft. His eyes were open everywhere he saw lies. They dreaming of nights, he's such a blurry sight. Still they thought that today he tripped down the fine lines. Now his only goal is to sustain the flight. Chaos, his thoughts are running, but his chains grip tight. He hears the call, how can you drown it out? Dump it down, he smokes till he's numb. He drinks till he floods his heart. We did this to ourselves, brother. We did this to ourselves, sister. Would love to blame somebody else. Now it's hard time, we collect these grains. We did this to ourselves, brother. We did this to ourselves, sister. Would love to blame somebody else. Now it's hard time, we collect these grains. Now I could show you the solution, but I'm sure you won't understand it. If you're fighting for revolution, never becoming the offender. I look for beauty in the ugly and for love in the suffering. You can never say you know it, don't agree, you have to trust me. Life is a big paradox, so don't put faith in body, don't let nothing cloud your eyes. Let your judgment be your consciousness. We did this to ourselves, brother. We did this to ourselves, sister. Would love to blame somebody else. Now it's our time, we collect these grains. We did this to ourselves, brother. We did this to ourselves, sister. Would love to blame somebody else. Now it's our time, we collect these grains.
Lovely stuff.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to What Keeps You Here. We were live just now in between on Facebook. I hope you caught both of them.
We call that the In-Between Show.
We call that the In-Between Show. Very nice, DJ. I like that.
You should make a segment out of that.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah.
I think we should. I think we ought to fill the room with like 30 people. Like,
Is all the people working on this one specific show.
I'm still laughing when my wife sends me flip the screen. That's
all the instructions
funny.
are live.
Oh, I see what she meant. I'm looking at it right now, guys. Look. Yeah, ignore the fact that it's sideways, okay? I am not a photographer.
It'll be fixed soon enough.
That's right. We'll turn it around. John, we only have a few minutes left, I see. Tell us what's coming up. You said there's a show in Sopot on Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, anything else?
Yeah, another show in Olsztyn.
Okay.
It's coming up in a club called Stara Fabryka.
Stara Fabryka.
Yes, but if you go to my fan page, I have all the all the events lined
And
up.
you're on Facebook, John.
Yes,
Mojo
it's John Mojo. Yes,
Very
on Facebook. My Mojo Working Instagram.
Aha.
Yeah.
I like it. My Mojo Working on Instagram. Very
That's
nice.
my Mojo Working. Yes, that's the Instagram. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We are sending you the link on our page soon enough. That is facebook.com/mymojoworking, Mojo Working on Instagram.
Yeah.
My Mojo Working on Instagram. All one word, yes?
It's supposed to be like that, it's at my Mojo Working, but when you say the other part on Instagram, it's my Mojo Working Instagram. See what I did there?
Well played. Very well played. Let's see. Here on What Keeps You Here for the month of February, we have been doing our Black History Fact because this is Black History Month. Did you know that, DJ?
I knew it.
DJ knew this. Today, I would like to share with you just some of the inventions in the world that came from African Americans. And some of these I didn't know about. For example, these are things invented by black folk in the States. A gas mask, Garrett Morgan. A Gulf tea, George T. Grant. Oh, an ice cream scoop. I'm in love.
Oh, yes.
Alfred Crail.
Yep.
Ironing board, Sarah Boone. Lawn sprinkler, John Smith. A biscuit cutter, Alexander Ashbourne. Wow. Clothes dryer. Egg beater. Elevator. Eye protector.
Wow.
Fire extinguisher. Peanut butter. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
George Carver.
Okay, Afro-Americans actually saved my life.
Elevators?
Yeah.
No, I mean fire extinguisher.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
I had a fire.
Really?
Yeah?
Back in the day. So, yeah.
A really bad one?
It was not very bad, but it was,
Bad enough. Well, as if there's a good fire. Okay, never mind. Ignore.
Oh, that CD.
The traffic light and the tricycle. Oh,
Wow, but it's
very
amazing,
good.
really.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
So there are inventions of African Americans on this, our last show in the month of February. No,
It's next week.
Next week.
Next week.
I'm all confused. I should look at my calendar more. What experiences have you had in Warsaw, John, that you found strange,
Strange and Warsaw.
if any?
You know, what the strangest thing was that I have some of the most wonderful companions of my journey from Warsaw. Actually, there is a guy who I'm blessed. I'm blessed that he agreed to work with me, and his name is Cezary Rejdych. He's a wonderful director of photography, and he and my girlfriend Małgorzata Dąbrowska, we shot a video to Home, and this video is out on YouTube now. And he's from Warsaw. He's a Warsaw native, from what I know.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And yeah, he's a wonderful guy, by the way. Yeah, and a very talented one too. So I just they did great job, and so. Yeah.
So these are people that have been a very positive relationship in your life.
Yes, in Warsaw.
Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Any other people that you can think of regarding Warsaw, Krakow, Sopot, anybody that's helped you on your musical journey so far?
On my musical journey, first is Antoni Karczewski, of course, a record producer and a guitar player. You've met him yesterday, actually. He was playing the guitar and standing behind her. Yes, yeah. So that's the guy. Other than that, Ray Charles.
The Holy Triumvirate.
Yeah.
All right. I want to say, John, thank you so much for being a part of our show today.
I'm very grateful. Thank you so much
wonderful.
For having me.
And
yeah, we did.
We're going to close out our show today with another song from John's CD, from Rogue Wave. Is there another one you'd like to play for us, John?
I actually like the new stuff. So let's do something from the new CD.
All right, we're going to do something from the new CD for people. As I'm setting it up, let's talk about next week really quickly, DJ. We have a guest next week named Carter Campbell.
Yes, he was our first returning guest, and we liked him so much that we want more.
The man is completely out of control when it comes to radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
He said he is ready to talk about this whole Trump-Russia thing. So for those who are listening in high places, his name is Carter, not Virgil. He wants to talk about Russia and Trump, not me.
We do not condone such conversations here. We just let others do it for us.
Yeah, dangerous waters.
Make sure to join us next week at the same time in the same place at 1600 or 4 p.m. on Sunday at www.IMIRadio.pl. Our final song today is coming from John Mojo from his latest CD, Home. And John, which one are we playing for you now?
Yes, it would be Love You Better.
Love You Better. This is track number 3. Thanks again for being on our show.
Thank you so much.
And you're listening to What Keeps You Here. Bye all.
Yeah.
That I could love you better, but I'm too caught up running away from my flame. I wish that I could love you better, but I'm still chasing up the darkness, my own shade. Sometimes I think that my ex was right when she said that I've only stopped because I would die. How will you count all the days that I've tried when one day you wake up and I won't be by your side? So how long will it last before I go down? of the darkness, my own shame. So please promise you'd run away if I use you to fulfill my need to abuse. How much time will pass before I find an excuse good enough to follow the same road that I know by heart? I wish that I could love you better, but every day I said every day is a fight. That I could love you better, but I'm too cut up, running away from my flame. I wish that I could love you better, but I keep chasing off the darkness, my own shame.